Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to start doing our breathing sitting. So I like to set up on one of these blocks. You can use a cushion, absolutely fine. Anything you happen to have handy, whatever suits you. And remember that the general rule is that if your knees are high, then you do want to lift your pelvis up. So I'm going to park myself up on this block. Remember, use a cushion or whatever if you wish, folded blanket. If you're working with a sore back today or anything and it doesn't suit you to sit like this, you can always do your breathing lying down, absolutely fine. Take a moment now to just kind of find your spot. You'll need to adjust your bottom, your sit bones. You want to make sure that the legs are comfortable. You're going to sit tall, but you want to bring a little bit of softness into it. You want your shoulders relaxed. You want the crown of your head, the top of your head lifting. Lots of distance between the ears and the shoulders. Let's just have a moment. Maybe a couple of deep breaths. We'll have our 10 breaths that we usually have from lying. Remember to breathe in deeply, but don't force it. Don't push it too far. Get the feeling that you're drawing the breath up the length of the spine and down along the front of the body. Okay? I breathe in. I breathe out. 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 Just take a moment. Let's softly move our heads from side to side. We're going to come round onto our hands and knees to a tabletop position. Okay, you just pop your block, by the way. If you need a block or a prop, for when we're doing further positions, have them close to the front there. I'm going to be facing the windows today. Once you take your knees wider, slowly does it, begin to sit back to your heels. Now remember, if for any reason you needed to stay up here or even higher, that'd be absolutely fine. If you can, we're going to take it softly first, sliding the hands in front and bringing the forehead down. If you need to make any little adjustments there to make space for your belly, then have a little bit of movement. Now we're going to just energize it a little bit more, so if you can, creep your hands a little bit more in front so that your elbows stay off your mat. If it doesn't suit you, then keep it soft. Simple as. The forehead comes down towards the mat just as much as you can. Softly begin to raise the head, slide the hands back a little bit. We're going to push ourselves up to a tabletop position, so you'll want to adjust your knees and your feet. Remember, shoulder width with the hands, hip width with the knees and feet. We're going to show you a couple of cat cows. Inhale, now keep the arms straight and strong, remember. Inhale, the head is up, the tail is up, the belly is soft. Exhale to arch or round, the tail is down, the head relaxes. Inhale to lift the tail, to lift the head, relax the belly. Exhale to arch, the tail comes down, the head relaxes down. Nice strong arms, remember? Inhale to lift the tail, to lift the head, the crown. Exhale to round, tail down, head down. Strong arms, lift the belly. One more. Inhale to lift the tail, to lift the crown, soften the belly, and exhale. Tail down, head down, arch the spine, lift the belly. Now let's just go to a nice neutral position. Take a second to pad through your hands there. We're going to get ready for a nice easy, nice soft downward dog. So toes under. Lift your knees up, aim nice and high with your sit bones. Keep the knees bent for me. Do a little bit of walking. Do a little bit of swaying or shimmying. Remember, don't bother, straighten the legs. Keep the spine long for me. Now look forward. We're going to slowly begin to walk towards the front. Take your time. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Let's take hold of the elbows. Keeping the knees still bent. Relaxing the spine, the neck, the head. Okay, let's just place the hands round about the tops of the legs, a crease there. We're just going to do some half lifts. Inhale, raise the head and chest, maybe straighten the legs, crown forward, neck long. Exhale, bend the knees, slide it, relax it all down. Inhale, let your hands move with you. Raising the head and chest to maybe straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees to relax it all down. One more like that. Inhale. Raise the head and chest, maybe straighten the legs, the neck is lovely and long with the crown forward. Exhale, bend the knees to relax it all down. Allow yourself a little bit of movement. We're going to slowly uncurl, begin to walk our hands perhaps up our legs, head's the last thing to lift. Just nice exhale. Take a moment to just kind of find your spot here. You're in our mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet are hip width apart. Let's spread the toes, the insteps, the heels. Lift the shins, the thighs, the belly. We'll have our hands compared to your heart. We're going to take this nice and slowly. Now we really soften the knees, we float the hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale slowly, bow it all the ways down. Keep your knees generously bent. We're going to have a half lift. Inhale, raise your head and chest. You can choose where the fingertips stop. Exhale, we're going to step the feet back to down dog. Now take your time, have as many breaths as you need. Wee bit of a sway or a shim. Okay, it's going to be right leg. Inhale, right leg off your mat and in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the hand. Give it a hand if it needs it. We're going to bring the left knee down and we're going to pause. Remember that you can always use blocks here as well if you need more height, be absolutely fine. Or bricks or books or books. We're going to go back to down dog. So, toes under and take your time getting there. Go to the other leg. So inhale, left leg. Exhale, left foot forward. Bring the right knee down. Take your time, remember. Step it forward if you need to. A little bit of height there. Simple lunge, just like a wee bit of essential maintenance. Okay, we're going to meet back in down dog. So you take your time getting there. We will all have different ways and different days. So you get to choose. We're going to go into a plank position. So move your feet back, move your weight forward. If it's too much, bring your knees down at this point. Look at those wrists, just check their shoulder width below the shoulders. We're going to come down really softly and easily, knees down. We're going to bend the elbows, slowly melt down to your mat. Make your legs nice and long. We're going to do a nice little baby cobra, or you could do a sphinx. Inhale. Exhale to your belly. We're going to push to tabletop. We're going to push it down dog. We're going to slowly look forward, begin to walk forward. Take your time getting there. Hang down, relax the head and neck. Slowly does it as you uncurl to lift. Place your hands to your heart. Okay, we soften the knees, we float the hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow it all down. Gonna have a little hand half lift, inhale. And then we step back to down dog. Now don't forget to breathe, but don't get caught up or get hung up with, oh, I can't do it kind of with each movement. It doesn't matter. You can only do what you can do. So, right leg. Inhale, right leg off our mat and in the air. We want the foot forward again to the inside of the hand. This time we'll keep the back knee off there if you can. You can keep your hands down over. You might want to just kind of lift the breastbone and float the hands back a little. Nice and soft and kind of really natural. Okay, float them down. Take your time as we meet back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Going to do the other side, left leg. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, forward. Take your time, remember. Looking for the back, need to be off, but if you need it down, absolutely fine. Let's take a moment. You can keep your hands on your mat if you wish. Use your blocks if you wish. Or you might like a wee bit of just kind of, the feet are holding you here doing all the work. We'll float the hands down and slowly does it as we meet in downward dog. Remember, take time to send your sit bones back. Don't feel you have to straighten your legs. Really feel your way through it. See what's right for you. Plank position. We move our feet back. Remember, you can bring your knees down for half plank if you wish. Make sure you're lifting your thighs and your belly regardless. We're going to come down or lower down nice and carefully. Knees down slowly as you melt all the ways down there.
Legs are long. Again, another little baby cobra, or a wee bit stronger maybe. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to meet in tabletop and then downward dog. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, begin to walk forward. Hang down over bent legs, relax the neck and the head, allow a little bit of movement if you feel you need it or want it. Slowly, slowly uncurling to come up.
Have a pause anytime you need it, remember as well. You know, it's just pause that there video. Hands to your heart. We soften the knees, we'll float the hands down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down.
We're going to have a little half lift. Inhale.
And down dog.
Exhale. Pop extra breaths in there wherever you need them. It's going to be right leg again. Inhale, right leg off your mat and in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Keep your back knee off if you can. Don't worry if it's too much. We're going to twist both ways. So I like a block when I'm twisting the other way. I'm going to keep it close by. Left hand down. Turn to the right. Float the right arm up unless you have a sore shoulder. Be really aware of the big toe and the ball of the foot on both of those feet. Float the right hand down. So I like a block just because I like more space into my hip. Let your back heel come down so your toes are pointing out to the left there. Keep the right knee deeply bent. Slowly does it as you turn to the left. You float that left hand up. Keep your knee touching your arm. Slowly does it. Left hand down. Just kind of pivot on that back foot. Take a moment to move your block if you're using one. And when you're ready, back to down dog. Left leg. Inhale, left leg up your mat and in the air. Exhale, left foot forward to the inside of the hand. So remember you can put a block inside your foot when you're twisting as well if you need to. Keeping the back knee off the ground there if you can, but too much, you just bring it down. The right hand stays down. As we lift up through that right arm, get a wee bit of space here for our bellies. Turn to the left, float the left arm up. Remember, it's big toe ball of foot in both the feet so that you control your back knee as well as your front. Left hand down. Just going to grab a block. I'm going to pop it to the outside. Put my left hand on it. Let my right heel come down. Right toes pointing out to the right. Left knee stays deeply bent. You lift up through the left arm as you turn to the right, floating your right arm up. Slowly does it. As the right hand comes down, you pivot on the back foot. And when you're ready, we meet back in downward dog. You'll have to adjust your feet, that's fine. Maybe the hands. Plank position, move those feet a little bit further back for me. Then you move your body weight forward, so you're gazing between your hands. Bring your knees down if you need to at this point. Half plank's absolutely fine. Okay, nice soft gentle lower again. Knees down. Let's slowly lower to our bellies. Legs are long and active. Hands at chest level, a little cobra or a sphinx if you need it. Inhale. Exhale, belly. We're going to push to tabletop and we're going to push to downward dog. Soften the knees, begin to walk, step forward to your hands. Hang down, keep those knees bent. You know, you can choose the position of your hands. we'll take our time and really slowly uncurl to come up. Have a moment. Lovely. Okay, kind of going to step up a wee tiny bit, but we'll still be taking it slowly, so absolutely fine. And remember, if you think, I want to pause, I'm going to leave that out. Then leave it out. We'll bring our feet together now, but take a moment to spread through your toes, your instep and your heels. If you bend your knees to set yourself down, getting ready for our squatting position, or chair, or Utkatasana, we'll bring the arms up alongside the ears, but let's keep them nice and broad so there's more room for our shoulders. We're gazing down there just in front of our mats. Make sure the head's comfortable, so you're allowed to move it softly. The belly is in, the tail is free. We reach or extend forward, keep the knees bent as you bow down. We're going to get a half lift. Remember, you can choose where your hands are. They could be on the ground, your knees or shins. Bend the knees again so the hands go down, and we step back to downward dog. Have a moment. Anytime you need to pause, remember it's absolutely fine. We're going to get into a plank position, so we'll move those feet further back. Now, we've got choices how we lower down here. Keep repeating the one that we were doing, which is knees down and lower, but remember to lift the thighs and lift the belly. Those of you who are kind of longer practitioners or more used to it or whatever, might like to lower down to a little low plank chaturanga. You bend, you tilt forward, bring the elbows in, bend the elbows, lower down, and then slide the legs and feet away. It's difficult enough. We're going to do a cobra now. If you wanted an upward facing dog, you could. Hands at chest level, inhale to lift. Let's just pause for a second. Relax those shoulders. And then the next breath, so inhale, exhale, lower down. Now, you can push to dog, you can push to table and then dog, or you can push to plank and then dog. You choose. Toes under, push into a plank, push into a dog, adjust the feet. Don't forget your breath. Now, right leg off your mat and in the air. I want you to bend the knee. If you can, lift the knee high. Make sure the two arms feel like they're working evenly. We want the right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Step it in or help it in if it needs it. Back foot, I want you to step it in 3 or 4 centimetres, maybe a bit more. Keep your front knee bent and lift yourself up. Now, hips facing forward. The feet are kind of on parallel bars. Front knee bent. Arms up alongside the ears here if you can. Just keep them broad. You can change that for a sore shoulder, remember? So you're pressing your feet down. You're lifting your thighs. You're lifting up through the belly. Lovely. We'll bring our hands to our heart and then onto our hips. Back foot, we want to step it in just maybe about 2 centimetres kind of thing. Just a wee light step in there. Have you seen that? Now lift yourself tall. Front knees just a little bit soft. Inhale. Exhale. I like to slide my hands around here to the lower back almost. Fold halfway. Stop. Grab your blocks or books if you need them. Have another breath. Inhale. Continue folding. So remember, you can use your equipment, whatever you need. Relax the head. You might find you need to adjust your back foot a little bit. We are going to meet back in down dog, so you take your time getting there, adjusting both of the feet. Left leg. Inhale, left leg off your mat and in the air. Bend the knee. You're going to breathe. You're going to hold it for a breath or two. Make sure the two arms feel they're working evenly. That right leg is working. So we want the left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale all the way forward. Give it a hand if it needs it. Back foot. We'll be stepping it in maybe 4 or 5 centimetres, but not too much now to go mad. Lift yourself up. Hips facing forward. Front knee bent. Feet are kind of on parallel bars almost. 2 arms up alongside the ears when you're ready. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and comfortable. I'm going to bring your hands to your heart and then to your hips. Back foot, stepping in just a couple of centimetres, not much. So we light kind of step in there. You lift yourself tall, left front knee is just soft now as opposed to being deeply bent. Lift up from your waist. Fold forward halfway. You can slide the hands round there to the lower back. Pause. Grab your equipment, your blocks, your books if you need them. Have another breath. Continue folding. If your hands are on the ground, they'll be kind of lined up with your instep or your heel. Okay, now you take your time, so we're going to meet back in down dog. We'll soften that left knee, left foot back, 2 feet adjusted. Take a wee glance to the hands. Now we're going to do a plank and a cobra, back to plank and dog. If you want to leave it out, it's absolutely fine. So we're getting ready for plank where we step our feet back, move our body weight forward, bring your knees down if you need to, tilt, bend and lower. Sliding the feet away. Nice little cobra. Inhale. Exhale. So it can be table and dog or it can be plank and dog, you choose. Bend the knees, look forward and begin to step or walk forward. Some people might be familiar with a wee hop. That's fine if that's you. We're going to slowly uncurl to come up. Nice big exhale. We'll take a moment here. I'm going to be repeating and just changing the in-between posture and repeating and changing the in-between posture. So the feet are together now for me. Spread the toes and step in the heels. We're going to get ready to settle into our squatting position as we bend those knees, bringing the arms up, sit back. Make sure the neck is comfortable. Make sure the shoulders are broad and effortless. Belly in. Keep the knees deeply bent and reach forward. Bow it down. Half lift, so fingertips. And then we'll sit back to downward dog. Take a moment. You might take a wee bit of movement with the hands, the feet. So the right leg is off our mat and in the air again, and we'll bend the knee. 2 arms, feel like they're working strongly. Keep a glance to the left. Going to have that right foot forward, so breathe, inhale. Exhale forward. Take your time if you need it. Now we're going to be coming up to prepare for warrior 2. So we're going to do this nice and slowly. If we let our back heel, our left heel, come down to your mat, so the left toes are pointing out to the left, keep that right knee bent, lift yourself up. Now let's just check our feet. It's meant to be heel to heel or heel to instep. You might need a slight adjustment. Then keep the knee bent, turn to face this way, arms to shoulder level. We're going to turn our head and gaze out of our right hand. You press your feet to your mat. You engage your inner thighs. You lift your pelvic floor. You lift the navel and it up. Don't forget to relax the shoulders and soften the elbows and the wrists. I notice myself, I'm guilty of that. We're going to keep the right knee bent. Turn the right palm to face the sky, bringing the right arm straight up. Left hand goes to back leg, lower back or buttock. Now you have a choice here, so keep that knee bent for me. You can just do a nice soft upward lift if you wish.
Experienced people can create a little bit more of an arc if they wish. Sit. Inhale tall, reaching up, reaching over to the right. Bend the right arm at the elbow, pop the forearm onto the thigh. Give me a little bit more distance if you can now between each of the feet, front and back. Bring your top shoulder back, your top ribs back. If you have a sore shoulder, keep your hand on your hip. If you can, you're just going to sweep that left arm round across the front of the chest. Face. Now sit a wee bit deeper if you can. Back heel, press into your mat. Fingertips extending. So you get a nice diagonal line there. Slowly, we're going to just dial this left hand back and down, 2 hands down. Now, pivot on the back foot. Take a moment. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet back in down dog. Okay. Left leg off your mat and in the air. Bend the knee. 2 arms, shoulders, feel nice and level. We glance just to the right leg. We're going to slowly sweep the left foot forward to the inside of the left hand. Take your time getting it there if you need it. Now take a moment, because we're lifting up for a warrior two, and it's all about the position of your feet. Let your back heel come down to your mat so the toes are pointing out to the right. The left knee stays bent. Slowly does, you can put your hands on your thigh as you lift yourself up, and you'll be turning to the right, to your right. Take a second to glance at those feet. Are they lined up? Heel to heel or heel to instep. Left knee bent. Arms out to shoulder level. Keep them relaxed. Not too high. Now press your feet. Lift up through your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. Lift up through the belly. Gaze out over the left. Now don't lean back. Don't reach forward. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis, a little bit of softness into the joints. Turn your left hand to face the sky, keep the knee bent, left arm up, right hand goes to back leg, buttock or lower back, you choose. You can run with just a kind of lovely soft upward lift. Remember, control that left knee, don't let it fall in. Or if you want to bring a little bit more of an arch in, you can. We're going to lift up tall, inhale, reach to the left, bend the left arm at the elbow, let that forearm rest on your thigh, and you just take a moment now to get into position. Wee bit more distance between the front foot and the back foot if you can. Bring your top shoulder back, your top ribs back, so your kind of shoulders are lined up. Your right hand could stay in your hip if need be. If you can, you sweep it down along across the front of the chest, the face. Sit a wee bit deeper there for me if you can. Slowly, we're just going to dial the right hand back and down. 2 hands down, pivot on that back foot. Have a moment, take your time. We're going back to down dog. That's it. We sway your shin if you need. Now, we're going to do a plank. We're going to lower down, do a cobra. It's just a little mini flow. They call it vinyasa. You can leave that out, stay as you are if you wish. We'll be coming back to this point or even have a pause. So plank, move your feet back, move your body weight forward. So you tilt. You can bring the knees down, slowly lower, slide the legs and feet away, hands at chest level. You could do an upward facing dog here if you wished. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. We're going to meet in dogs. Remember, you can go table dog or plank dog.
We're going to bend the knees, look forward or gaze forward, walk it forward. Hanging down over the legs, have a nice wee sway or shim. There's going to be another set to do. Take your time, those knees generously bent as we uncurl, coming up with the head being the last thing to lift. Nice exhale, a little bit of movement with the head and neck perhaps. Okay, one more round like that. And remember, I'll let you know when we're doing the planks and the lower down. If you'd rather leave them out for whatever reason, there's sore wrists or shoulders going on, so change it to suit yourself. Change it up, change it down. Feet are touching. We're going to bend our knees to sit. We're bringing the arms up alongside the ears, but a little bit wider, so the shoulders are broad and effortless. It's a far more natural feel. Belly in, tail free. Keeping the knees generously bent as you extend forward to bow down. I'm going to have a little bit of a half lift. We're going to bow down and step back to down dog. Take a moment and you really notice the difference in your legs as you progress through your class. How when they're more warmed up, you really feel you can get more into that position if you wish. But remember, it's not about straightening the legs, it's about lengthening the spine. Space between your vertebrae, space for your discs. So we're going to do plank, lower down and cobra. You can leave it out, stay as you are, or go for a wee tabletop for a second if you wish. Feet back, body weight forward, bend the elbows to lower down, slide in the legs and feet away. Have a moment so they're long and active. Inhale, lifting for your cobra, maybe a little sphinx, maybe slightly stronger for an upward facing dog. Exhale to your belly. We're going to meet in dog. You choose, remember, table and dog or planking dog. Right leg off your mat and in the air, bend the knee. Have a second. Going to have the right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Take your time. Okay, now we want to check ourselves out. We're going to be lifting for triangle. So, Trikonasana. Let your left heel come down, so toes are pointing to the left. Take a wee glance to the feet, check them out. Up you come. Now you might find you're quite wide. You can just bring the foot in a little bit if that's the case. The right knee is soft, remember it's not deeply bent. So, you're turning your upper body to the left. You bring your arms to shoulder level. Take a look out, check those arms aren't too high. Same with the elbows and the wrists. There's a little bit of softness in the joints. Now, there's a little bit of softness in this right knee. You take your time. Inhale, lift up from your waist. Exhale, let's really slow it down. Reach or extend over to the right. Pause. Do another little bit of an extension there for me. Reaching and down. Hand on your knee, your shin, or your foot, even the ground you choose. Left arm reaches up to the sky, providing it's not a sore shoulder. Breathe. Now just take a moment. Move your head softly, so you know it's comfortable. Press your feet. Thighs, inner thighs. In through the belly. So the left fingertips are skywards. The crown of the head is leaning forward, so you're getting space. We're going to bring this left hand down to our hip. We're going to look down to the big toe and soften the right knee. And we're going to lift ourselves up and have a pause, but keep your feet where they are. From here, this triangle Trikonasana, we're going to do reverse triangle or Parivitra Trikonasana as it's called. But we have to turn our body, so we need to turn to face the front of our mats. How are we going to do that? We're just going to lift from the waist and lightly step the back foot out to the left. Have a wee wobble. So,
our hips are now facing forward. You see that? We went from here to here. Feet kind of parallel bars. Now I like a block when I'm doing a reverse triangle. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. Experienced people can go to the outside of the foot. You'll know yourself. Experience means where you're kind of really steady. So hips facing forward. We'll keep the right hand here at the crease of the top of the right leg, hip bone kind of area. Left arm up. Lift up from your waist. Now we're going to do this really slowly as well. Begin to fold and reach. Fold and reach. Now stop for me. Have another breath. You're going to continue folding and reaching. The block will be the inside of the foot or outside. You have a choice of heights. Stay inside if you're new to class. Now, this right hand, I've slid it around to the flat of my back. You know, when you adjust with my back foot, I'm looking down to my hand. Lift up through the left arm. You've begun your turn to the right already. Slowly, begin to turn your upper body, ribs and shoulders. Pause. A little bit more. Turning that upper body, ribs and shoulders, and the head will only turn with them. Turn a little bit more. If you've a sore shoulder on the right there, keep the hand down on the lower back or float, reach the right hand up. Now accept that you're having a wobble, that's okay. Press the feet, lift the belly and breathe. Slowly. We'll float the right hand down, we'll have the two hands down, just pop your block or whatever out of the way. Take your time as you get ready to go back to downward dog. You'll have to adjust both the feet. You'll want a moment to get a bit of length. Maybe a wee sway or shimmy's a lovely thing in between. Going for the other side now, so it's the left leg. Off your mat and in the air, the knee bent for me. We want the left foot forward. Remember to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time now. So this back foot, we need the heel coming down and the back foot toes, the back toes pointing out to the right. Take a moment and lift yourself up slowly. Now you might think you're very wide between your feet, and if you are, adjust them slightly. Take a look at them. Heel to heel, heel to instep. There's just a softness now in this left knee. You are turning your upper body to the right, arms out to shoulder level. A little bit of soft movement with the head. Glance out across the arms. Through the back, not too high. So, slowly, inhale, lift up from your waist. Exhale, let's take our time and really exaggerate. Extending over to the left, take your time slowly, let's pause, another breath. Over and down, left hand can go on your knee, shin, foot, or even to the ground. For some people, you can use a block here as well, of course. Right hand reaching up. Take a moment, check in with your neck. Now you press your feet to your mat. You activate your inner thighs. You draw in and up through the navel. So the right fingertips are skywards, giving you space between the shoulders. The crown of the head is extending forward, giving you space along the spine, breastbone, even through the throat. We'll have the right hand back to the right hip. We look down to the big toe on the left, soften the knee, lift ourselves up. You take your time with that, nice and slowly. So now we have to kind of turn our body, our pelvis to face the front. So you take your moment, you kind of just lift up through the belly as you step the right foot out to the right. Of course, you might need a little adjustment with your feet. Pop your hands onto your hips. Hips facing forward. Okay, now there's a little bit of softness in that front knee. It's not really a bend. Left hand goes here to the crease, the top of the left leg, the hip bone at the front area. Bring the right arm up alongside the ear. Let's take it nice and slowly. So, lift up from your waist and inhale. Exhale slowly, fold and reach. Hopefully you can reach that block now. Fold and reach, fold and reach. Let's grab your bit of equipment, block or books, inner foot if you're new to class, and even stand up taller if you need to. Experienced people can go outside the foot. Now slide the left hand round to the flat of the back and take a moment. Lift up through that right arm. Begin to turn your upper body nice and slowly so it's like belly, ribs and shoulders to the left, a little bit at a time. So you inhale, turn belly, ribs and shoulders a little bit more. See what's going on. Maybe you can turn a little bit more. We're going to float the left hand up so the fingertips are skywards. Now accept that you're having a wobble. Press your feet to your mat. Grip, grip. Draw in through your belly. Fingertips in the left, skywards. Crown, forward. Strong twist. It is a strong twist. This is reverse triangle or Parivitra Trikonasana. Wobbling away like mad here. Okie doke. Left hand down, two hands down, pop your block or whatever out of the way. We are going back to that there down dog. Whew. We swear shimmy. Now we're going to be going plank, cobra, plank, dog. You can leave it out and stay as you are. So if we're going for it, we're going to move the feet back. So last one, move the weight forward, bend the elbows in close, lower, sliding the feet away. They're long and active. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for belly. Inhale for tailor plank. Exhale for dog. Now bend your knees, look to your hands. We want to come to a sitting position. You can also bring your knees down and sweep or swing your feet round if you wish. Step, come to sitting. 2 feet on the ground, about hip width apart. Very carefully, we're going to lie ourselves down, have a wee breather. Adjust your shoulders. Adjust to your lower back. Lovely. Now bring the knees in. Hands on the knees or behind. Have whatever kind of movement feels right for you. We're going to just have a twist to finish ourselves off. Take 2 feet to your mat. Right leg away nice and long. Scoot your bottom to the left. Adjust your shoulders as you roll your legs to the right. Remember, you can ease yourself in and out if you wish. Left arm, now you choose a position of it so that it's comfortable. It can be close to the body, slightly away, further away. The head and neck have been adjusted. We're going to pause and breathe. Nice and slowly come back to centre. Take your time with that. We'll have the 2 knees bent, 2 feet in our mat. Adjust your pelvis, your shoulders there if you need to. Extend your left leg away nice and long to your mat. Scoot your bottom a wee bit to the right. Adjust the shoulders as you roll the legs to the left. Remember, bend both of the knees if you need to. I should have said that, sorry. Just again, right arm, you choose, can be close to body, the hand can even rest on the hip. Sometimes a really sore shoulder, can't really take that arm far away, that's okay.
Take your time as you slowly come back to centre. We'll have the 2 knees bent, 2 feet on our mat. Adjust the pelvis. Have a second there. You might want to bring those knees in when we get ready for our relaxation, our Yoga Nidra. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can choose to keep your knees bent with your feet on your mat, or you can extend the legs away. Make sure that you're comfortable. If it's a nippy day, you can always grab a blanket. Remember, it's a nice bit of kit to keep close by, especially when the weather changes. Feel the ground solid and flat beneath you. Let the breath now just do its own thing. Find its own path. The breath will settle when it's ready. The body will relax whenever it's ready. Remember, you can't force your body to relax. You can kind of show it the way. It all comes in time. Bring in your awareness to the feet. Allow the feet to be soft, relaxed. You move on up then to the calves and the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the buttocks. You breathe. You let go and relax. Notice the movement on the belly, the rise and the fall. How the front ribs, side ribs expand. How the chest fills and rises. Shoulders are broad, effortless, flat to your mat. Both of the arms relaxed, the fingers softly curled. All of the back now. The back ribs, the spinal column, the discs. And notice the movement with your breath. How the head is comfortably resting. Crown of the head and forehead, soft. Both of the eyes, the cheeks, the jawline, the chin, the mouth. As you breathe, you let go and relax. We begin to move the toes, feet, the fingers and the hands as we prepare ourselves for movement. Carefully bend the right leg, foot to your mat, left leg, foot to your mat. Adjust. Bring the knees in. Have whatever kind of movement you feel you need or want. 2 feet to your mat. You can choose whether you roll to your right or your left. Pushing yourself up. Go back to sitting in an easy cross-legged position. Change that if it doesn't suit you. My moment with the sit bones. Guys, I want to say a thank you to those of you who were able to contribute to my wee PayPal account this week. I'm kind of a wee bit blown away. Thanks so much, honestly. The future is so uncertain for people like myself who are kind of reliant on other places to do our yoga and, you know, while we're doing it from home. I don't know really what the future's going to hold. So thanks so much for anybody that contributed. Don't worry about it if you can't, absolutely. Now, that little link to my PayPal, I am going to keep it from now on just in my bio box,
is not the comment box, it's just above it. It's a kind of wee up arrow, down arrow. I'm the only one can put a comment in there, so you're going to know that the link, when it's in there, is completely safe. So it won't be in the comment box, it'll be in my bio box. You just have to tap the wee kind of down arrow and it'll appear. So that's where the link to the PayPal is going to be from now on. Have a lovely week. Stay safe. Keep washing the hands. We want to stay on top of this. Thank you to everybody. Namaste.